If you hate good-for-nothing, interrupting, gossipy small talk, this video is for you. And if you like it, you can stay on and hate watch. Just kidding, love you too. And to be fair, there are some positive sides to small talk, but this video is not about that. This one is going to unapologetically teach you how to minimize the amount of small talk in your life if you so choose to. And just to be clear, we're not here to hate on the people who do like small talk. Most of them are wonderful people. We're not here even to change them. This is about what we can do to minimize the amount of small talk in our life because we don't like it. And the solution might surprise you, so stick around to the end. I'll mostly talk about a professional context, how to deal with small talk and interruptions and gossipy type of situations at work. And some of these ideas do apply in personal life as well, but I'm not gonna tell you how to handle yourself at a party or whatever. That's not really my area of expertise. So let's start with the very basics before we move on to some of the more advanced stuff. The first way to avoid small talk is to do remote work or work in solo environments. This is probably the most massive thing you can do. Second, if you have to go to the office, avoid open plan spaces. In theory, they're supposed to encourage spontaneous creative conversation, but that's a bit like Bigfoot. Everybody talks about it, but the only evidence we have that it actually exists is some grainy video. And in the meantime, they're a breeding ground for useless interruptions. Third, wear headsets even if you're not listening to anything. The bigger the better. Fourth is to learn to use eye contact like a waiter who does not want to come to your table. Learn to look straight ahead, walk with a purpose, nod and smile politely to the people you know, but keep on going while you're wearing your headsets. Fifth is to avoid busy areas at busy times like cafeterias or whatever. And you can do this while being friendly and confident and with a smile on your face. You're just floating through it. And I know that a lot of times we don't control these factors, but to whatever degree you do it. And I will also grant you this is very basic stuff, so let's move on to some more advanced techniques. Improve your communication. The better you are at explaining things, asking questions, answering questions, debating things, the less small talk you will have to do. Small talk is frequently a time filler. It's something that we do because we're not yet ready to address the real issue we came here for. So your ability to better address the real issues is going to allow you to engage in less small talk. Improve your written communication in particular, so you can clarify things in chat, text, email, and avoid the need for a call or a meeting where the small talk happens. Get comfortable with silence. Let the others engage in small talk if they have to, maybe politely smile here and there, but just don't join in it. And if at some point they stop and there's a moment of silence, you don't have to feel the urge to jump in, just let it be. Manage the meetings you're invited to. Understand why you're invited so you can, when appropriate, say things such as, "Hey, I understand why you want me there, but here's the information you want from me already prepared. Do I need to actually attend or is this enough?" And last but not least, preempt situations. If you see a situation that is likely to develop into a confusion with multiple people running around not knowing what to do, you know, the kind of situation where 5 people are going to ask the same question half an hour apart, take steps to manage it before it gets too bad. Send a message out to clarify things. "Hey guys, just in case it's useful, I think this situation is about XYZ. Preempt the question. Or you set a meeting to discuss the impending questions. And because you set the meeting, you can have a clear agenda, focus, and you can discuss about what matters and avoid the useless repetitive interruptions and small chat. Basically manage the situation before it turns into chaos. And if you find it paradoxical that I'm telling you to basically improve your communication in order to avoid small talk, I don't think it is. Real conversation about real things has never been the problem. It's the goddamn no use interrupting gossipy small talk that is. Disliking small talk does not mean you're a bad communicator. Some of the most eloquent speakers and writers hate small talk. And disliking small talk and interruptions doesn't mean you don't like people. You just don't like small talk and you don't like interruptions and you want to be able to focus on work, and when you have a conversation you like to be able to focus on the things that matter. It's as simple as that. And just to put it in perspective, when we're talking about not liking small talk, we're not talking about being an extreme version, borderline antisocial, never say a joke, never have a smile on your face, never engage in any kind of small talk. It's not about that. It's about managing it to an acceptable level. But we can be funny, we can be friendly, we don't have to put our German faces on every time. It's just about not being overwhelmed by it. We all need the ability to understand each other, reach group decisions, debate things, and create meaningful, trusted relationships. But none of us wants to do that in a way in which it is painful to us. And while we are willing to accept some compromises, for those of us who don't like small talk, who don't like interruptions, who don't like gossipy chat, these are some ideas about how you can minimize it and keep it under control. See ya!